Using cruise control inside of the Nissan Armada is a very straightforward process. There are technically 3 different types of cruise control inside of the ride, with the majority of trim levels just getting 2. So the 3 different types are regular, so you're old school, there's adaptive cruise, and then there's full hands-free driving available too. Using the system is done with the buttons along the left-hand side, so you can toggle the system on or off this way. When it's on, it defaults to adaptive cruise control. If you turn it off and then push and hold it, that gets you into your old school cruise. So there are no safety settings there, just your old school cruise. And then back on again in order to move to your adaptive cruise control system. So the difference, your old school cruise, let's say if you set it at 80, the car in front of you slows down, yours will not brake. With the adaptive, it's a set it and forget it cruise. So you set it at 80, the car in front of you slows down, yours is automatically going to brake. They change lanes, you change lanes, it's going to pick you back up to your previously set speed. And then there's the third option, which is the hands-free driving system. So strictly on highways or interstates, but it's going to control the gas and the brake for you along with the steering wheel. A phenomenal system overall. Once the system's enabled this way, you'd then hit the set button in order to set your speed. You'd increase or decrease your speed 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time by going up and down. You can push and hold up or push and hold down in order to increase, decrease at larger increments. You can hit the brake to cancel your speed, you can hit the cancel button to cancel your speed, and then you push up to resume your previously set speed. From there, you've also got a distance indicator, and that's strictly for the adaptive cruise. So that's how close or far are you away from the vehicle that's in front of you. So you can see there are 3 unique levels that are available. I'm personally being on level 1 the majority of the time, but you might want to be on level 2 or 3, just depending on your own personal comfort level. But in order to actually use the system, go for a quick little drive, and I'll show you how it's used. Perfect, a little bit of traffic, always good to show off cruise control this way. All right, so I've currently got the cruise control system turned on. And now that it's turned on, I can hit the button here in order to set my speed, and it sets it at the current speed I'm going. Then move up or down, 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time, push and hold up, push and hold down to increase, decrease at larger increments. And then there's the distance indicator. So how close or far am I from the leading vehicle? If you were coming up to a red light and there's nobody stopped in front of you, you would have to brake yourself. And that's the same thing as either hitting the brake or hitting the cancel pedal. You then just push up in order to resume your previously set speed. But it does have stop and go capability. So if it brings you down to a complete stop after a few seconds, it'll bring you back up to speed. If it's not speeding up fast enough, just hit the accelerator pedal. It's just that, like I said, if you hit the brake pedal or the cancel, you just have to push up to resume your speed again. Toggle it off, back on, and down. Oh, and there, in order to reset your speed. And look at this is perfect. So there's a car in front of me slowing down, feet are off the gas and the brake, and it's doing everything for me. It's not speeding up fast enough, so hit the gas pedal in order to speed up a little bit faster. Relatively easy to use this system. The hands-free system, as I was mentioning, just on highways or interstates, but it is a phenomenal system itself. If you want full walkthroughs on using all the different steering wheel buttons, going through the cluster screen, there is an available head-up display or the infotainment. You'll find full walkthroughs down in the description, but that's how you use the cruise control system inside of the Nissan Armada.